Greetings of the day. Welcome to the C++ programming language programs. Today we are going to see C++ program to check the given number is palindrome or not. So first of all we should know what is the meaning of palindrome. So palindrome is nothing but a word, phrase or any sequence that reads the same backward as forward. It means that if any number is given or any word is given, if we are going to read it from left to right, or if we are going to make a reverse of it, still the meaning of that word or the value of that number is going to be same. For example, here 141 is given. Okay, so if I'm going to read it from left to right, okay, left to right, like left to right, so we are getting 141. Okay, now I'm going to read it from right to left, 141. Okay, so we are getting value 141. So if I'm going to read it in a forward direction or from in a backward direction, we are getting the same value, that is 141. Okay, let's take another example. For example, here the value is 567. If I'm going to read it from left to right, so first we are getting 5, then 6, then 7. Okay, at the same time, if we are going to read it from right to left, first we are getting 7, then 6, then 5. It means that this is not a palindrome. Okay, this is not a palindrome. Okay, but here this one is the palindrome. Okay, yeah, hope this is clear that how to find any number is palindrome or not. Okay, either we are going to read it in a forward direction or in a reverse direction. Here the value of it will be same. Okay, so here first here as the output is given, first of all we need to enter a positive number, so we have entered the positive number. Then we perform the reverse of that particular number, so we are getting 141, and here we are concluding it that the number is a palindrome number. Okay, let's have a quick look that how we are going to write down a C++ program for it. So as usual, we are going to include the IO stream, that is input output stream over here, so that we can easily perform input output operations. Then we are doing this using namespace std. Every program starts execution from the main function, so here we are getting our main function and this is the body of the main function. Okay, so yeah, so this is the body of the main function. It means that all these instructions we are going to compile and execute. Okay, here integer n, num, remainder and sum is equal to 0. So here initially we have assigned some memory locations for this variables, and here it is an of integer type. That's why we are going to it is going to be occupy 2 bytes of memories. So total 8 bytes of memories is going to be occupied by this variables because it is of integer data type. Now cout, enter a positive number. Okay, so enter a positive number. Here whatever the terms are written inside this opening and closing double quotes, we have to print it as it is on the output. Means the compiler is going to be printed on the output screen. Then after that C in num. Okay, so we are getting the value from the user. So value has given the value, that is 141 that we have entered. So 141 value we have entered over here. This value, let's say, entered by the user. So Cin is going to scan that value and store in the memory location num. Then n is equal to m. Whatever the value is present in the num, we have to copy it in the n. Then after that we have to execute this loop, that is nothing but the while loop. Okay, so here in this while loop, now we have to perform this task. Okay, what's the task? That until and unless this condition is not going to be false, we have to iterate this loop. Okay, now num is not equal to 0. Okay, what is the value present in a num? That is 141. So is the 141 is not equal to 0? Yes, this condition is true. If this condition is true, then only we are going to execute this instructions present in this while loop. Okay, now remainder is equal to num modulo division 10 and num is equal to num simple division 10. Now what is the meaning is of this modulo division and simple division? So this modulo division always written as the remainder value, and this simple division always written as the quotient value. Okay, so remainder is equal to num modulo division 10. Okay, so remainder, that is num modulo division 10 means 141 modulo division 10. Here we want to find out the remainder. Okay, so now here 10 is divided by 141, so 10 ones are 10, then we are getting a remainder as 4. We are just taking this 1, then 10 fours are 40, and here we are getting the remainder as a 1. Okay, so what is the remainder we are getting? The 1 remainder we are getting over here. It means that we are going to store the 1 value in the remainder memory location, right? Okay, so here we are done with this first. Then next, sum is equal to sum into 10 plus remainder. Okay, so now sum already contains sum already contains 0. 0 into 10 will be 0, right? Then plus remainder contains 1. So here the value present in the sum is now 1. Okay, now again num is equal to num simple division 10. As I told you, simple division means what? Here it will return us a quotient value. So we are having a quotient value as a 14. So here num is getting updated as 14 now. Okay, now again we have to check this condition. Until and unless this condition is going to be false, we have to iterate this while loop. Now 14 is not equal to 0, condition true? Yes, the condition is true. So if this condition is true, again we are going to perform this remainder is equal to num modulo division 10. Now what is the value present in a num? It's 14. So 14 divided by 10, 10 ones are 10, remainder we are getting as a 4. So in the remainder place, we are going to store the value that is 4. Okay, we are going to store the value that is 4. After that, sum is equal to sum into 10 plus remainder. So sum is equal to sum into 10, right? So sum in 1 into 10 will be 10 plus remainder is equal to 4. So here we are getting a value that is 10 plus 4 will be 14. So sum contains 14 and num is equal to num by 10. So here we are going to return the quotient value. So here what is the quotient value we are having? It's 1. So we are going to store 1 in the num. Okay, so what we are doing in the memory location, we are not creating the new memory locations, we are just updating the values in this memory locations, right? Now what is the value of num now? It's 1. Okay, so 1 not equal to 0. Yes, again the condition is true. If this condition is true, remainder is equal to remainder num modulo division 10. So num modulo division 10, 1 modulo division 10. So it is going to be written as the modulo division means remainder. So here we are having the remainder as 1. So remainder, we are going to update it, the remainder 1. Okay. Yes, then after that sum is equal to sum into 10. So sum is equal to 14. 14 into 10 will be 140 plus 1. So that is nothing but 141. Okay, the sum is having a value that is 141. After that num is equal to num simple division 10. So here num simple division 10, 1 divided by 10. Here we are getting a quotient as 0. So here num contains value as 0. Okay, now again check the condition. 0 not equal to 0, condition true? No, the condition is going to be false over here. Okay, because 0 is equal to 0. So here we are going to come out of this while loop. Okay, so successfully we have reversed our number now. Okay, now here we are going to print the reverse of the number is. The reverse of the number is sum. Whatever the value we are getting in a sum is nothing but our reverse value. So we are going to print it that the reverse of number is 141. Okay, and semicolon, colon also. Okay, now we are going to check this if part. Okay, now we are going to check this if part. If this condition is true, we are going to execute. Okay, so see here, if this if condition is going to be true, we are going to execute that the number is a palindrome, else we are going to print number is not palindrome. Okay, so let's check. N is equal to sum. Whatever the value is present in n, is it equal to sum? Yes, it's equal to sum. That is 141. It means that the number is palindrome. Okay, so exactly we are going to print the same, that the number is palindrome, right? So hope this is clear for everyone, that how to check any number is palindrome or not. You can take 5 digit of number, 6 digit of number, 7 digit of number. Just you should know about this quotient and remainder values. Okay, and this logic. So hope this is clear for everyone. Thank you for watching the video. In the next video, we'll see that how to check the string is palindrome or not. Okay, thank you.